I just believe I'm going to go to jail because I got snatched by the feds and I went to the O Block trial.
Right.
And I don't know who told on me. I don't know if it was FBI Butters or if it was Trenches, whatever he calls himself now.
Right. So what was that experience like? Tell me about that.
With the Fed stuff?
When you went to the O Block trial. Because like you don't normally be in Chicago, right? You decided...
I'm always in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
I'm always in Chicago. That's the funniest part about it. Like, every city I talk about, I be in those cities. I'll do the live stream, all that. Because I don't...
what? Why do you go there?
I love it out there. Chicago. It's a beautiful city.
But you travel just to what? Just hang out, get a hotel room, and just chill?
Yeah, I love Chicago. I thought about moving out there. Have you been to Chicago like
I've been
that?
to Chicago a bunch of times, but I don't go to like random. I travel very rarely. It's like so much harder to get work done when you go different places.
You just did Puerto Rico, right?
Puerto Rico, yes.
Puerto Rico,
yeah.
And
I didn't get shit done. I mean, I actually wrote a lot of my No Jumper documentary. Got kind of like finished that out there, but when I travel, it's just such a pain in the ass, and it's expensive to like get more. Like, there's very few places I can go that I could be more productive than I am at home.
Right.
Which is always a thing for me.
But to the getting snatched by the feds, what ended up happening was...
And what was your plan for being at the trial? You
just wanted to see what was going on? Nosy.
Okay.
Cloud chasing, I can say that. Like, you know, I'm being nosy as hell. They like, oh, Trenches News just took the stand, and then FBI Butters just took the stand. And when he got up here, he lied, bro. I swear to you, he lied. I watched him get on the stand and say King Von killed K.I. He said he said he stood over her. When the transcripts come out, majority, because I couldn't watch it no more, bro. Like, you lied on Mickey Truth. Your mama talked to Mickey Truth. 2 days. Well, a day before, and she was saying, you know, y'all got paid for this and paid for that. And then she get escorted, because ultimately what happens is this. I show up to the courthouse. I'm finna go up in there, because I know certain people. I'm not going to say who names and stuff like that, but I know people that's in this case. So I go up, and I see FBI Butters, his manager. I didn't know who he was. He looked like some super Muslim dude with dreads. And then I see Mickey Truth. And so while the court is going on, they're sidebarring. I'm not knowing this. My goofy ass walk up, because when you go in, you got to go through the scanner and stuff like that and everything, the metal detector. And then you go up, when you go in the courtroom, you got to go through another metal detector and take your phone and they give you a key, little lockbox, stuff like that. I do that. I walk up. And as soon as I hit that thing, officer come through. He like, you Ceddy Nash? I just started. Like, you Ceddy Nash? You're Ceddy Nash, man.
And that's not your government, or is it?
Nah, that's not my government name.
So that's even weirder. Like, you're like coming up to me, like calling me my YouTube name.
Yeah, for the most part. But
if they came up to you with your real name, it would be like, damn, they got facial recognition technology.
Yeah, it would have been wild. I ain't gonna. If they would have came at me like that, I'd have been like, oh damn, let me call my lawyer real quick.
But so okay, what? They drag you in a fucking private room and interrogate you?
So what ends up happening is they say, we need to talk to you about a video that you made. So I'm already knowing, all right, check mark right there. Because one, they're not saying you're under arrest, so that's check mark right there. Two, they're telling me what they need to talk to me about, because I made a video being funny, which I ain't gonna do that no more, but I made a video saying, y'all need to ride out on Trenches News and treat him like KTS Dre, because I felt betrayed. Like, that dude, him and FBI Butters, got on Instagram and told me, oh, I didn't snitch. I didn't say this. I didn't say that. Butters told me flat out, I was in jail during this time. I'm like, so you did it? Nah, I didn't. But, man, they did that. They went up there, and then the feds basically just hit me up and was like, you need to delete that video. We're going to charge you with obstruction of justice. That's 20 years.
But, like, why would you believe them? Because, what, you didn't inform me that you were thinking of charging me with this very serious crime until you just happened to see me at the courtroom? Like, that's a weird...
It was weird all the way around, but I'm like, it's satire. And I came out with another video that literally says, I'm just playing. And then I try to sweeten it up like, well, you know, if you're talking about the streets, unfortunately, he's talking about cleaning up the streets. So that would be the only way that he can do it, is to get rid of these individuals so that you can give a new spark to the young life. You get what I'm saying? But I still felt the way I felt. Now, I'm not telling nobody ever crash out. And then the feds gonna say, yeah, you have influence over Chicago. I ain't got no goddamn influence in no Chicago, bro. They ain't listening to me like that. It's the non-gangbangers, non-affiliates that's watching this because they want to know exactly what I know because I be in all these cities I be talking about. But what ends up happening is they say that and then I say satire. But then they said this, and this what made me delete it. They said, we're going to go to YouTube and tell on you basic. I'm like, oh, hold on.
That's smart, yeah.
Yeah, then, hold on. I make a decent amount of money on YouTube. What you need, boom, deleted it. But the odd part about it is they weren't supposed to do that. So on the appeal, they like, oh, yeah, we need you to do. I'm not going nowhere near that. Like, hell no.
Right.
They like, oh, we need you to write this right. I ain't right. Yo, I wish I would. Hell nah. So, that's essentially what happened. But I seen Butters on the stand, and I'm telling you.
So even after that, you were able to go into the courtroom and watch?
Nah, they put me in the media room.
Oh.
And then what ends up happening is I meet somebody from Chicago Sun-Times, and then these motherfuckers just write the craziest shit. So if you read the Sun-Times article, it says that a purported Crip from L.A. goes in and tells everybody to crash out. And I'm like, bro, I would be in jail right now.
Because you said that in the video.
I said that in the video. But they said I came in the courtroom and said that. I'm like, bro, I would be in jail. Like, come
crazy. They can just say whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah. The news get to write up whatever they want. And because it has to meet a certain criteria, it has to be 4 levels of defamation. People believe just because you say something about somebody that you can just sue them. Nah, there's elements and levels to this shit. Like,
that's why every time somebody tells me they're going to sue me for defamation, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, where's your 100,000? Because it's an automatic 100,000 you're going to pay to the lawyers.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. You ain't got that. And then these dumbasses like, you were supposed to go to jail. You weren't supposed to say anything. Bitch, I call myself a hood lawyer. So why the fuck would I sit up there and try to be judged in front of a judge and goddamn pay a bond for some shit that was clearly a fucking joke and used to get views? You get what I'm saying? So I'm not doing that whole ass shit. I had everybody on the internet, oh, you're supposed to go to jail. For what, bitch? What the fuck I look like? Who the fuck? First off, it's hard to get a fucking bond in the feds anyways. Now I'm finna take myself away from this for some shit where I'm obviously clout chasing. Nah, I'm cool on that one.